Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Andy, and I'm here with a vampire game. As I said, I'll be going over the vampire matchups, like kind of like a tutorial or my ideas, what I think of them right now in the current patch. I'm playing against Empire. This is Brent then again. We're doing some test games, but this is from the same day. I just played the opposite side. So yeah, let me go over the units. So I have one unit of Blood Knights, the Banshee. Nothing on her. I took off the little ability she has. 5 Graveguard, 1 Stern's Renown, and 4 units of Crypt Cores, and 2 Spears. And then I have the Red Duke, only with his 2 abilities, Raise the Dead and Invocation of Nehek, and only Foe Seeker and his ability, the El Sai or something like that, and the Curse of the Undead. I took everything else off, like I think he has 2 spells. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, everything else I took off. He has General of the Empire with a pot, Amber Wizard with nothing on him, and Celestial Wizard with Convergence and Curse of Midnight Wind. Harmonic Convergence, I think. He didn't take Wild Heart on this Ember Wizard, which I probably recommend taking. It gives you like 5 extra wins in Magic or something like that. I'm not sure the exact number, but it's definitely take it if you're going to take Ember. So just take the Wild Card. It's only 63. Before the patch, it costed like 216 or something crazy like that. So yeah, it's definitely worth it now. It's for only 63 gold. Pretty sure it is. And his units, he has a Knights of the Blazing Sun, 2 Gunners, 2 units of Flagellants, 2 Free Company Militia, Sigmar Sons. This is the idea we're talking about, you know, like the Free Company Militia idea. And 3 units of Spears, well 5 units, 3 of them being rank 7 and 1 rank 8, and 2 units of Great Swords. And speed this up a little to the main engagement. So my idea here, when they have formations, like really long formations like this, it's actually pretty difficult because you might get mixed up, you might get in trouble, and you might just blob all on these 2 units, which is terrible, but you don't want to do that. What you want to do is attack all sides at once, so it doesn't keep you just stagnated right here in the middle. Even though I did do a little bit of that still, but what you want to do is just spread out and hit from all sides at the same time. And since I'm VC, his terror won't like bounce. So it's like if his lord like hit over here and hit over here at the same time, they're not gonna break instantly. And if he does that, my lord will be in the back line, just raising the dead right here. And unless he has his lords in the front side, they're kind of gonna be useless because everything else is just all ordered. Because I concentrated most of my damage in the middle, right here with the spears. So let's see how this goes. My idea, I just wanted to, when you do this, yeah. So when you want to do this, you want to try to hit at the same time, or just go in. What I did here was a little bad. What you want is your units to be like around right. Fight. You engage here. When you engage in the front line, your units are already wrapping. But it was terrible because the gunners weren't doing much. Like they can't shoot anything except for, well, actually nothing, because Cryptors aren't engaged yet. Great Swords actually do a lot of damage to Graveguard, but they don't do anything to Cryptors. They're paired. Graveguard. Yeah, this is terrible for me. I underestimated his target fire and he just focused me down with all his gunners. Like actually all of them. I didn't know what he was doing. I was like, what is he doing? Why is he just targeting me, my lord? He should have been like doing something over here. But he didn't. I quickly came into the left side, right flank. So now I'm hitting all these units. This is what I'm talking about, hitting all flanks at the same time when they have high long formations. Like stacked, I guess, or I don't know. But he has like a really long formation. It's actually pretty good, I think, for newer players. Like if I was like, if the VC player was terrible, he probably wouldn't know how to handle it, because he would probably just stack in the middle, and then he'll just get killed because he won't be able to run through his run to the handgunners.
Swiftly.
I magically got out. I don't know how I got out, but I thought I was still gonna die from the crumbling, but he actually doesn't.
I go with
Wow.
haste.
Comes back. And I think y'all probably, I don't know if y'all missed, but I engaged with my Blood Knights on his Blazing Sun. And I took him down really good. And plus I threw in a pair of zombies so they can help tank it out. But, so the front line, it's still not going to break yet. He still has a lot of spears left. My Banshee's just out here in the back doing whatever she wants to because he has nothing to kill her anymore. Now that the Blazing Sun are out. Even if he throws both of his lords on them, they won't do anything because she's unkillable basically now. He doesn't have any magic damage before the battle except for the Blazing Sun. Now that they're gone,
Blood magic.
nothing's gonna happen to her. Yeah, luckily he stopped breaking, which is good for me. And I got his Amber Wizard out of battle, which is also good. Now he's doing nothing, just chasing, and he can never catch me because I have Foe Seeker and Amber Wizard doesn't. And on top of that,
Swiftly.
Griffin only has 90 speed, while Hellsteed I think is 105. Yeah, 105. I think he used to be 110, wasn't it?
With haste.
Where's that the Pegasus? Okay, here comes Spears here. This is kind of bad for me. I still had like 3 more race to deaths though. So it was in like a terrible spot. The bar is still pretty even. I think I'm slightly winning now though. Because his Blazing Sun just got wrecked. Or some of his units are already. Yeah, this is not terrible engagements for me. And I have my Cryptors with my Graveguard fighting spears, greatswords. I had these spears and Graveguard fighting Flagellants, and Sigmar Suns were just a terrible matchup for them. It's sick. Graveguards would just destroy them. And I have Graveguards fighting other spears, which is good, also a good matchup. And I have these fighting spears, which is also a good matchup. You just have to, when you're in battle, you just have to find the favorable engagements for your infantry units, or just for all your units in general, so you can win that game, or you can win that engagement decisively, and then you can just keep on snowballing from there. But that's with VC. Because VC, they just love to snowball with terror. Because when one unit routes, they all stop routing because of the fear and all the terror that VC has. You just start stacking onto them, and then when one unit routes, then that's another morale damage they get. Militia actually do good damage. Gunners, I don't know if gunners do too much. They have armor piercing, which Cryptors have no armor, so well they have 30 armor, but it's not going to be enough more damage. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be more damage than Recon Militia. But right now, I just needed to route his gunners now. I just need to kill them off. This actually unit zombie was like MVP. He killed 2 gunners for me. He killed this one, and then he's gonna kill this one. Zombies should never be able to catch gunners. They only have 20 speed, or 23 speed versus 33. Yeah, so they should never be able to catch them. He did a micro too good, I think, and I was able to catch them. Just route these units off. Now that I killed the front line, now I was gonna come to the flank of this one. These are Flagellants, so they're never gonna break, so I just have to kill them all. I had my Banshee chasing the Lord off, and then I put my Cryptors to chase the Militia. It's a little bit better because they do more damage to this guys, and Banshee is more single target damage, so it's good just chasing off the Celestial Wizard. Yeah, you see how much damage they're doing? Banshee wouldn't have done as much as them. They have more models. I just raised the zombies in the back line just to finish routing them. I'll fast forward a little bit. I'm still flying around, but I'm kind of scared to engage with my lord because I have no more healing and he's super low health. He's like 20%.
It is done.
Around 20%. So I was just gonna chase these off now and target the rest. Right here, my main line is kind of vulnerable because I have nothing to do with the lords. But they're a little bit healthy, so they're not gonna die too fast, which is okay for me to just have them alone. But now I see my Cryptors back. See, like he had 4 pairs of gunners, but he he still hasn't taken out all of my cryptos yet. Your idea, if you take a lot of range, is to kill the cryptos fast, but he wasn't able to do that. I think if you can get higher than like 4 or 5 minutes with your cryptor still alive, then you should win the game by then. Because cryptors, they need to die really quickly in the beginning, like towards the beginning, because once they get engaged, they're almost unkillable. Because once the raise of dead is on you and all that stuff, it's just so hard to get on them, or just to kill them with your own units. Because nothing kills cryptors except for ranged units. Because you're not gonna have your cryptors fight. I mean, obviously, if cryptors are gonna be fighting like 2 pairs of spears or like that, it's not gonna be too good because they're anti-large. You always want your cryptors paired with the unit. Either it be zombies, grave guard, skeleton warriors, carry raids. Always want them to be paired with another infantry. Because they're not good at tanking units. They're not good like at taking damage, but they're good at dealing damage. And if they do take damage, they can heal it up, so it's not terrible. But you mainly want the infantry unit to soak up the damage while the cryptors like glass cannon, I guess. And these are the tanks. This is ADC, and then this is the tanks. And they just work together. I think they're probably like the best combo in the entire game. The bar's in my side, but yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point I can win. So look how much damage. This is just the Banshee alone. She basically kills both of them alone. I didn't have to do anything. This is why I think you need one hero in case your lord becomes super weak. You have your own Banshee to help out. Look how much damage she does. Look at that. It's so good. She's really fast too. I wish she had Foe Seeker though. That should be so good. If she had Foe Seeker, that'd be the best, because then she'll never get tired, and she'll fight very powerful at all game in the entire game. It's pretty over now. I think they route. They don't engage one more time. Oh no, yeah they do. I thought he was gonna stall it out here. This is sometimes why I don't like. Well, I guess practice is fine, but if it was like a quick battle, the guy would probably just run away forever. Yeah, there goes his lords. He doesn't have enough morale to stay, or enough units. But yeah, look at these gunners. 1 kill, 6 kills, 6 kills, 30 kills. This is what you want to do in this matchup. You want to get onto his range units really fast and early, and just stop them. Just obstruct them from firing on your cryptors. So, because then after they're gone, nothing can touch your cryptors. These actually were the ones that destroyed the Graveguard. Like Graveguard alone versus Greatsword, they'll just get destroyed. But versus paired with the cryptors, they're really good. But yeah, I guess that matchup, yeah, definitely pretty good. That build, it's pretty standard. Maybe not the Hellsteed. It'd probably take Burden Knight if I was doing that. But that actually came in handy because he did have a really long formation, or like a thick, I guess, formation. So having Flying Lord to come in the backline was pretty good. Because I probably wouldn't be able to reach with the standard if I was on the ground. But you already saw that build, so I'll show you the flying builds. It's pretty good. I always take these two off. Raise Dead, 100%, and the Heck, probably 100%. This one, because you just heal so much passively whenever you're casting. Just so overpowered. This ability, 100%, and this one, 100%. It's only 61 gold, and it keeps your lord healthy. If this is for when you want to take air dominance, where you're expecting the other player to go flying, you can either take this one, or Spear Leech, or none of them. One of each. You can only take 2 casters now in tournaments, so you either take Spear Leech and the Red Duke spells, or you take this one and the Red Duke spells. You can't take all 3. I just put it on here just so you can give you an idea. Check this. So units in the back line, just two. This is no cav build, so you need something to stop their cav from flanking you. So that's why you have the skeletal warriors. You can even try zombies too. I just don't like it because they're a little bit slow, and I just want to win fast. So, but you can do zombies. It's actually a lot more too. They're just there to soak up the damage. And once the damage is just being all soaked up, I mean, by the time their cav run through your zombies, their front line will be just destroyed by your Graveguard and Cryptors. This is the fine one. I think this will too. Something like that. But always minimum of 3 Cryptors and at least 5 Graveguard. You can do 4. You have something else in mind. I also take this spell, Continue. It's like a free pot. Versus Bretonia, this can also work. I probably won't go flying though. You can probably take the same exact build, but this one would be the ground build if I was taking the ground. You can do 2 cav, and something like this is fine. And a Banshee, since they can't kill your Banshee anymore. Actually, you need 5. Just 1 Blood Knight to keep his lord from just killing your lord. And then this is fine like that, it's okay. You can use whatever you want with the 1000. Maybe even an extra Banshee or take 3. That just tank up the Ground Knight charge and counter charge with Blood Knights. Seems fine. Versus Dwarf is kind of a weird. This one's not terrible matchup, but I'm pretty sure it's 50-50 right now. It used to be like super crazy favored of the Dwarf. Now it's not anymore. You can take Dragon. I probably won't take Dragon though. I normally go like, this is what I do. I take Vlad here just because he has his ability. Just get like a ton of extra. A ton of extra Winds of Magic. And then I take 1 Banshee. You can use whatever you want for that. But yeah, this is what I use versus Dwarf. I'm pretty sure there's other better builds, but I haven't played this matchup much. As the BC. Versus Beastman, this is actually, I haven't played this matchup at all. But I think if you can bring Cryptors and Graveguard, and maybe 1 Banshee, your Lord has to be flying. You can probably even take him on a Dragon. And you need maybe 2 Banshees. Just because they just, Terror just destroys Beastman. So I think that's fine. Like that. I guess this is fine too. Something like that. You can just play with it. Gold. I think this is okay. Maybe. Could be wrong. Versus Wood Elves. Actually, Wood Elves is very like. It's kind of weird because Wood Elves, they do this cheap. I just played a guy. He brought 7 treekin, like treemen. I mean, actually he only had 7 units of giants, and I had to fight him. I still beat him though. But I took this build. So I take air superiority. Because more than likely he's just gonna take the giant, this guy or this guy. So I take dragon because he does a lot of damage to the line to treemen. On the charge, it's not terrible, but you just need as much damage as you can possibly get. So 4 Cryptors. This one that gives the extra damage, regen, and then it reduces. I think. Wait, it doesn't reduce. Never mind. But yeah, this one the extra damage Um, you can experiment if you want, just in case if you just want to get the last snipe on them. That you can use whatever. Maybe a unit. Blood Knights was probably best here too. Like that. Or even 3 Cryptors. Yeah, like that. This looks okay too. You just need as much damage as you can get to stack them, and then you can just run through, or just try to kill his treeman, and just try to single out the one that is most farthest away from the bunch stuff, or the farthest away from this guy, because he does a lot of damage to your lord. But the normal treemen, they don't do much damage. So just try to cycle charge with them. This should work fine. I think I had a pair of bats. Yeah, 1 bat, just in case he has his lord flying. You can chase him down. I mean his heroes flying or something like that. You can just chase him. That'll be versus what else? Chaos. 4 Cryptors. 1 unit. The Knights. Pretty standard. 1 Banshee. You probably don't even need Banshee either. I just like taking the Banshee because I just love the Banshee. Red Duke. Red Duke almost 24/7. I mean, like 100% of the time. He's just the best lord, hands down, in the BC right now. Mainly because his ability, and he's in his just makes him super tanky with ability. Vlad is probably the tankiest. If you're gonna go ground lord, like no mount, then take Vlad. But if you're going Hellsteed or a dragon, take the Red Duke. His ability is just so strong, and what the other lords don't have is he has Foe Seeker. I don't think any of them have it. Yeah, like none of them. Oh, I guess Vampire, but he's not that worth. Yeah, they don't have Foe Seeker, which is terrible. You need Foe Seekers, you can just run away and stay fresh. Yeah, something like that. Actually not flying. Not good to take flying unless you're gonna go Hellsteed. You can run away with Hellsteed. But yeah, this is fine. They can't kill Cryptors, so you want to stack on them. The Ibertonia. Greenskin. Greenskin, you can take Duke flying. But I probably recommend just taking him on a horse. I mean, on a Hellsteed, maybe. If he's on a dragon, he can get caught really easy by what Biggins. You can take 2 Banshees if you want, or 1 Banshee. At least minimum of 2 Karen Race. I take it 3, and then 3. You don't need Blood Knights. They just get wrecked by Biggins too hard, so I don't recommend them. Zombies, you can even take zombies if you want, it doesn't even matter. Like that, 6 zombies, just to cover your flanks. So you put these in the front, zombies all on the back line, Cryptors in the middle of your zombies and Karen Rays, Graveguard in the corners, or in the middle. 1 middle, probably 1 like behind right here, and behind right here. And you just have Red Duke flying around. Banshee chasing off the Shaman. She can't die, but if he throws all 3 of his lords on them, they're probably gonna go like the death squad. Banshee can still survive. They just have no way to kill Karen Wraiths, Furia units. So at least I would say minimum of 3 Karen Wraiths in this matchup, and then at least 6 zombies or 6 skeletals, because you need to tank up his Biggins when he's gonna try to flank you. You just need to stall them while you break the front line. And then you just raise the dead on his archers. They just get wrecked. They can't handle zombies or even skeletal warriors. Goblins can't. What else matchup? I don't know if I did Plutonium. I'll probably edit it out if I did already. This is. I did, right? Yeah, I think I did. I think. Yeah, just really quickly. Ground. Same. You can take Vlad in this matchup if you want to. I'll do Vlad one. This is my old build. Same as kind of like um, versus Greenskin, but no Karen raid. I mean, no Karen raids, just Banshees, 3 Skeletals, and then like that. This can work. I don't take. You can probably take 1 unit of Blood Knights if you want, but I don't take them just because they just get destroyed. Kind of if they're fighting like a lot of cav, and if they have a lot of cav, it's gonna be rough. But I think with now the new casting, you can probably take 1 Blood Knight here. That'll be fine. Just have your Skeletal tank the charge. I guess if you're gonna take 1 Blood Knight, you might as well take Red Duke on the mount on his horse. So if you're gonna go Red Duke, take a mount. If you're gonna go Vlad, you can do without the Blood Knights because he'll tank on his own. You can't kill him alone with King Lewin unless he has like 3 heroes, which is probably not worth anymore. Yeah, this is fine. You can use 8,000 for whatever you want. Alright, well I think that's it. I'll do Dwarf next. Just my idea. I'm not like I played at least like 50 games on Dwarf. Close to there, and I haven't lost. I probably lost 1, like my 2nd or 3rd game playing them because I was super starting like newbie with them, but I literally played like at least 50 games versus almost all factions. Haven't lost yet. Um, yeah, I'll do Dwarf next after this. Just my ideas and thoughts though. Alright, well I'll see you later.